Hit the like and subscribe as we're on the road to 1,000. I stumbled upon this video as I was looking for something else. I clearly saved this. She says certain jobs make a man undateable after 40. Is she wrong? I don't know what she's going to say. Let's go ahead and listen.
The other day, and I saw this real nice looking guy, and I couldn't determine if he was actually buying groceries for himself or if he was an Instacarter. And my mind started to spiral, like, could you date an Instacarter? And then it made me think of, like, what careers would you not be able to date?
First of all, more than likely the Instacart is a side hustle. I would hope anyway. If you're in your 40s, I would hope. But that's not a career. But let's go ahead and get in what she has to say.
Now, me as a 46-year-old woman, college educated, entrepreneur, own my own business, these are the people in their careers that I would not date. I'm not dating a drug dealer or a scammer. I got way too much to lose to be caught up in any type of scamming you got going on. You know what I'm saying? You won't take me down. You know what I mean? A stripper, of course. A personal trainer. They be getting too much tang thrown at them. I ain't got time for that. What else? I don't know if I could date somebody who has a full-time job that I consider to be a part-time job. At the age of 46, and I'm dating people who are in their 40s, you need to have a career. You need to have a career to date me. You need to have been at your job for almost 15, 20 years. You know what I'm saying? You should be pending retirement at this point.
The woman's basically saying, I need somebody with some benefits. I need some health insurance that I don't have to pay up the yin yang to have. I need some dental and vision. That's what the broad's saying. I need somebody with a 401k or a pension. That's what this chick is saying. And listen to the quote unquote careers that she stated. Drug dealing and scamming.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
46 years old, quote unquote, college educated, quote unquote, entrepreneur. That's how she describes herself. A man who's about his business don't care about that. Why? Can it be a benefit in certain ways? Could you have acquired some skills that would be beneficial? Yes. Are you built like a Frigidaire? You know what I'm saying? That's not the most unattractive woman walking the face of the planet, but we don't know what she looks like, right? Are you built like a Frigidaire? Do you have a good attitude? And if you've been dating drug dealers and scammers, you probably don't. Since you're an entrepreneur, you probably don't. And I wouldn't honestly be surprised if this woman had an actual job in her business, entrepreneur, or her entrepreneurial venture was a passion project. I wouldn't be surprised if it was something like that. But she gonna lean in on that. Forget the job at the city or state. Oh, well, 13 weeks. She may not have that anymore. Anyway, let me let this finish.
You closer to retirement than just starting a job. So I need somebody with some behind them. You know what I mean? Ladies, tell me what jobs would you not date? The other day, and I saw this real nice looking guy.
So there we have it. Again, women make horrific dating decisions. in their youth. This woman probably wrapped her legs around a ton of dudes, again, drug dealers and scammers, who she knew weren't worth a darn. But she did it anyway because she thinks she's the one who can change him.
Shit.
A lot of women do that nonsense, man. You ain't changing nothing. And at 46, baby, you're probably, oh, do you have any children? Were you married previously? There's a lot of things that are missing here that we would need to know. But at 46, and I'm a man who's legit, why would I date you? Why would I date you? Why don't I, as a man who's been about his business, date a woman who's 46? Because, why? You're a quote unquote college educated entrepreneur. What does that mean? Like Tracy Ellis Ross said in her Michelle Obama interview, her standards are quote unquote going up. I got less to offer you as a woman, but my standards are higher. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life, man. Stupid. And I'm sure she's no different. The older she gets, the price should be going down, but the price is going up. So why don't I just get a woman who's younger than you? Let's read some of these comments, man. I am Rob Malloy. Wait, 46 college educated, classy, attractive business owner, not in a relationship or not wifed up, red flag. I'm sure he's going to get cooked in these comments here. Let's see. People are laughing. D_ made away too. She's probably divorced. She could be divorced. Could be. But you know what a lot of these bras do? They don't even get married, man. They just become baby mamas at a minimum. But a lot of them just be single, floating around, going to brunch, taking trips, accumulating a ton of consumer debt, buying cars that they shouldn't be driving, living in houses that are way too big for one person to be living in. That's what they do. That's what they do. Black women make the least amount of money in this country and have the most debt. How's that happen? Let's see. Make it make sense. Let's see. Let's go to the next comment. She's 46 making videos. These are the men I wouldn't date. This is a woman said this. Aliyah 1.0. Why are you single, Miss Entrepreneur Lowell? She's cooking.
Message.
Let's see. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We know what this broad's about. And it probably ain't about much, just by looking at her pictures here. Anyway, ZZ Tro. She gonna be 66. Still making videos about what she wants. Exactly. Remedy Da Vinci, 46, single. Still think you're the prize. Buy a cat. Oh boy. ATL_trot. Let's be careful how we speak on people. Almost 300,000 federal workers have been displaced over the last 2 years. People out here trying to survive. Let me see, what does it say? Ashley Mack, 5 years ago, all jobs were essential. What happened to that mindset? 5 years ago, who said all jobs were essential? No, let's not do that. Let's be smart here. I'm not even going to go into this thread. Gun Army 11. I've never seen a man excited about meeting a 48-year-old college-educated single woman. Yeah, I can agree with that. Let me see. Bon Young King. Me either. Keith Blizz, underrated comment. Let's see. Agree, always leading with the college educated. Okay. And these colleges nowadays, colleges used to be, a place that would build leaders, pillars of the community. Not anymore. They just indoctrinate you with some nonsense. So a lot of times you don't wake up to it until you're 5, 10, 15, 20 years out of college now. These college campuses today are cesspools. They really are. I'll read one more. Caramel_Mayflower. I'm 43 and by 28 I had to be real. If I'm shooting for the stars, he got to shoot for them too. Or have a good work ethic in somebody's trade. And yes, I have a blue collar man that I will throw a transmission at you for. Good job, transmission. Caramel_Mayflower. The blue collar men are not getting the love that they deserve. Plumbing, construction, electrician, auto repair. You make really good paper doing that. Really good paper. And those jobs weren't frowned upon anymore, but they're not glamour jobs. You're not sitting behind a desk wearing a suit every day. You're getting your hands dirty. And a lot of the young ladies today don't want that. They want the dude that has status. And you're not going to get a lot of status with that job. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about this. And hit the like and subscribe. Was this lady here? If I can find her page, I'm going to look. If I can find her page, I'm going to do a part 2 and go through her page and see what she's up to. But let me know what you guys think about this. Was she on point? Was she standing on business? Or was she standing on a bunch of nonsense? Let me know what you think and hit the like, subscribe. Till next time I'm out.